So the Defiance is another one of those, what I like to call EDC DAs. Nothing too fancy, really nice practical blade shape with a high flat grind on thin stock. Just a great working knife. Good ergos, nice aluminum clamshell style handle. So it's very light. I didn't weigh it, but I'd say it's probably under 4 ounces. Liner lock with really, really smooth action. Not quite drop sheddy, but it's on washers. So dual thumb studs, so you can reverse flick it if you want. And then the dual action mechanism is very, very slick. There's no focus. There's no obvious moving parts anywhere on it. There's no bolster that you could slide. The scale is locked in, so you can't shift that to one side or another. But the scale is actually hiding a little bit of a secret. Right around here, I believe, if I remember right, it's scooped away on the underside. It's thinned out so that this little tab that sticks out here can actually flex down, and that is your trigger. So when you push that, it pushes on this end of the sear, which lifts up out of the way of the spring and allows it to fire open. If we got enough light in here. There we go. You see the spring is right down in there. This has a very long throw spring. Typically most leaf spring style autos, you'll see the spring start to engage right about there. This one actually engages quite a bit further out, but it's a relatively light spring. Gives it a very unique action. It's very positive. It is snappy, but it's not that Protect thwack that you get from the coil springs or that mule kick that you'll get from a Diskin. It's nice. I like it. It's unique. See if we can get light in there again. Yeah, it's kind of dark. The sear is right about here-ish. And it's a pretty simple rocker style sear. Nothing too crazy. But the way they milled out a piece of G10, what you think of as a rigid, inflexible material, to turn it into a flexible button release. Very, very clever. I want to say these tend to go for around $450 on the secondary market if you see one pop up. Focus. But they come up extremely rarely. So if one pops up for a little more, I'd say jump on it if you can. Yeah, tip down. I know. It was the early 2010s. I want to say it was like 2012. So we hadn't quite come to a consensus in the knife world yet. So yeah, that is a look at a Protect Defiance. Really, really sweet. Like I said, EDC style dual action. Very, very cool piece for the DA collection. Hope you guys have a good evening, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.